3 months was really hard, and yeah, now I'm coming back, I think.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things that when we understand it, it's we take pressure off ourselves.
Yeah,
And one thing I normally say is don't. It's good to stay around positive people, basically, because they will
yeah,
always inspire you to do whatever it takes to create the life you want.
yeah,
Because every month is not the same, and most times when things drop down, you tend to lose faith and you think, oh my God, something is wrong with my funnel or something is wrong with my product or something. No, there's nothing literally wrong. It's just the way life is.
yeah,
Like, yeah. Like for me, I first noticed it when I started generating leads. I was getting around two, three a day, two, three a day, two, three a day. And for a while, I didn't get any. So I went to Dan. He said, how many times do you throw a dice? And you expect if you throw a dice once, you get six. You throw a dice the second one, you get six. Is it that every time you throw a dice
yeah,
that you get a six? That sometimes you get different numbers.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
yeah, that's fine. It's something that we all are going to be excited about. Wow. So, hello guys. It's Pascal here. We've got Elodie, Mary, Ajiboye, and Percy. Hello, dear. If this is your first time of joining us, my name is Pascal. I started my online business in 2017. I'm just literally in a park. Look, so, so don't worry. I run a mobile business. That's why every time I find space, sometimes I might struggle with time with kids when they're shouting at home. So I just come out little where there's space and put in 1 or 2 hours and go back home and play with them because when you got kids they need your attention too. So basically this is going to be a Q&A session. If this is the first time you're joining us, you're not familiar to the way, um, jump out and ask your questions. If you're on the call, I always give you priority because you spent time to come and join us, and I always want you to appreciate the fact that I want to appreciate the fact that you are here. So I want to make sure that you get crystal clear of any questions that you are literally trying to ask, so that we can help you move forward to the next step. Basically, if you're looking to basically sell products online, it doesn't matter what it is at the moment. Right. So I always receive tons and tons of questions, um, and people like reach out to me. First of all, I don't want you to look at me as if I got any special talent. Maybe Clotilda here has been working with me for the past 1 year, I guess. Yeah, 1 year, right? So you probably maybe you will give them a little bit more perspective. Maybe I'll be bringing. You know what's gonna happen? I'll be passing you. Are you free, Clotilda? Are you free to chat? I can be when I read the question, you answer it. We're not hearing you. You want to unmute yourself. Let's see what you got to say.
Yeah, Pascal, I have only 30 minutes. I have the kids here.
Yeah, that's
But
fine.
yeah, I
Even if
can
it's
try. Why
2 minutes.
not? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's just for people to get different
But
perspectives.
yeah, me too. I'm always learning. So I'm not a specialist. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's hop onto the questions. Anyway, before we hop onto the questions, let me do my disclaimer, guys. This information you're getting, if you're watching a replay or this is your first time of coming across any of this, all our information is all we're giving you here is for information purposes only. Um, take the time to read the disclaimer coming up on your screen so that you don't say Pascal said, hey, go and do this, and you go and do it and it doesn't work out, and obviously you start blaming me for for your for your bad decisions. I make terrible decisions, but I come on, load up. Yeah, that's your disclaimer. Read it on the screen. Take time to pause the video, read it. I make terrible decisions. The only thing I do is I embrace it and say, all right, let's go back to work and look at avoid making that same mistakes again. Right. I think that's out of the way. So, right, I'm going to go back a little bit. Um, Clotilde, I don't mean to put you on the spot. I'm not gonna have pity on you as well. So I'm just gonna ask you the question, just like they asked me. You know, right. Okay. Right. I think I got to the bottom of it. I just want to make sure I start from the beginning so I don't miss out on anybody's question. I want to make sure we got loads and loads of questions to go through. This question is from, I think I've answered this question before. It's about that Mary Kay product. Haven't I? Did it last week. Why is it still coming up for this week? I'm gonna skip that one. Um, so the next question is for, right. This is from, right, Clotilde. I'm just gonna share the screen so that you carry along. It's just a simple. Probably you must have seen me. So this one is from Boo Boonman 2024. I know what you mean. I don't know what to sell, and I have no idea how to start and succeed. When somebody sends you a question like this, they don't know what to sell, they don't have any idea of where to start. Um, what would you tell them?
So for me, my experience when I started, I didn't even know what to sell to. And I didn't even know where to start, but I wanted to do something online, and I have been looking I wanted just someone to guide me. So if you had that guide, you have everything. So,
Yeah. So
yeah.
basically, from my experience as well, is we always look for excuse why we don't do what we want to do. So for me, I've been studying human behavior for some time now as to why did I spend 7 years procrastinating? It was just I was looking for certainty. I was looking for somebody to tell me this is how much you need to bring, and this is how long it's gonna take you, and this is the result you're gonna get. That's kind of employee mindset that I had when I started. So what you need to understand is to get you to the next step, you have to open your mind to learn a new stuff. That's what I would tell you, Boomer. Um, just like kids, Jesus Christ said in Matthew 18:16 that if you move yourself and leave children to come unto me, because the kingdom of God is meant for people like this. What I tend to relate that to is the kingdom of God is the life you want. Is it's we have a very it's that kind of life you really want to live. That's where, so for you to get there, you have to put yourself in a recipient mode like a child. You can't take a child into a classroom now and the child say, I don't want to learn math, I want to learn English. Whatever you put in front of that child, they're just gonna start learning it. So keep your mind open. Don't let people like, the reason I like Stewart in his training is, don't let people like, there are a lot of people telling you to start business now. Don't let people tunnel you into selling one particular thing, and all you realize is you get into it, it's not what you want to do. It involves things that you don't want to do. Like for me, I didn't want things that involved cold calling, speaking to people, or going knocking on people's door, picking up the telephone to call people, all these things. I wanted something to do online, basically. So don't let people to direct you into that path. Open your mind to see the opportunities available to you. You now look at the arsenal that you have within yourself, and obviously that will help you make an informed decision. Right, let's go to the next question. It's from, Is this one is from, I think, Ugo. Ugo said, "What kind of business, online business, are you into?" Consider still got time. If someone says, "What kind of business are you into?" I normally, you want to respond to that one. Let me go first this time around.
Okay.
Yeah. What? You go first, ladies first.
No, the problem is, I talk about my experience. The problem is, I think we are not really
Yeah.
enough informed of what kind of opportunities we have in online business. Because today,
Yeah.
if we say I'm running an online business, people think that you have maybe, they think about only physical product.
Yeah.
They don't know there are a lot of opportunity in online business, but we don't know that. We are not enough informed. That's the problem. So yeah, there are a lot of things to do in online business. Not only I don't know, sell
And
shoes or yeah,
handbag
yeah.
or courses. Yeah. So the thing is, what's when you asking what sort of online business am I into? What don't worry about what other somebody else is doing. Figure out what you want to do in your life. Because that's more important. What I'm doing doesn't have anything to do with you. If I like code calling, maybe you don't like code calling. If I like consulting, maybe you don't like it. So what I'm gonna say to you is try and understand what you're trying to run away from and what type of life you want to create for yourself. Then find a business model that will solve that problem for you. So let me give you an example of what I mean. When I was looking to start a business online, um, I was working very long hours. I wasn't spending time with my kids. I didn't have a lot of money. So I wanted something with low end barrier entry, something I can do part time, do from home, just like on a laptop like this. I could walk in a park just with my phone, internet, understand? And I could be here and an email people in China, run meeting, host webinar like this, just to we could I normally me and my team, we normally do Zoom calls like this. So the idea I'm trying to give is I wanted something flexible. I didn't want something to tie me down because I didn't like the idea of turning up for work, clocking in, clocking out. I want to end all that in my life because it was tiring. It was taking me away from my family. It wasn't paying me enough. And this you can scale. I could sell thousands and millions of products all over the world. So figure out what problem do you really want to solve, then find a business model that can help you get to the destination that you're looking to get to. So if you're thinking of what I'm doing, what I do is affiliate marketing. I do e-commerce as well now, so two of them. So, but I started with affiliate to get it off the ground. You focus on one thing first, you get it off the ground, then you start expanding. You don't just try and say, I want to do this, I want to do this. You jump into jack of all trades more. You got to focus on one, start out first, get to a particular point, then you start moving into other directions. All of my business model does not require me to function. That's my approach. They don't, I'm not saying they don't require me to function. Obviously, I have to put in maybe minimum 1 or 2 hours every day for all of them to be working. So majority of it is automated. All right. Just get the idea. If you want to learn it, then absolutely you should be looking at affiliate marketing. Yeah. The next question is from tu- 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 tu. the next question is from Joseph. I'm just trying to. Okay, this is not literally a question, but I'm just gonna share the screen so that you guys can participate with me as well, so it doesn't look as if I am just trying to read things off for you. So this one is from Joseph Ophili. Thank you for your emails regarding the webinar. I am very much interested. I will. make out time suitable this week. I thought of calling you. Thank you for your good messages and encouragement. When you see something like this, what do you think is the problem? Clotilda, when somebody says, I think of calling you, um, I'm interested, I'll make out time suitable within the week. What do you think is happening?
I think he has maybe the desire to start something online, but s there is something he's not sure 100%. So maybe it's something like 50-50. He has the desire because when he said he's interested, he
Mhm.
is, but uh, he's not sure
Yeah.
if he
So
wants to
when
start this online
so
business.
now he because he's not sure, he is for me, I look at it as procrastination.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I'm not
Mhm.
saying there's anything wrong. I procrastinate even till today. But
Me
the
too.
secret of creating change in your life is to stay on top of it. Is to stay on top of it. If you're really gonna make any change, I don't care which training you get into. You just have to eliminate procrastination from your life. You can't just be hanging around wishing. Now, when you're in that state, if you're anybody related to that sort of state, um, what you need to understand is there's something called belief. Because if I ask you this question, this is what helps me get out of procrastinating state. When I'm procrastinating, this is what I do to myself. I'm not telling you because this is what's going to help you. If you ask yourself, you think of your dream, you think of your dream life that you want. I always think of my daughter. Maybe I'm running a business. I'm speaking on the stage. These are the things I desire. And I'm driving a car. There's a Mercedes G wagon. These are all my heart desires. I said to myself, if I am driving this car now, what decision will I make right now that I'm here? So that helps me take action out because what is happening is I am letting my desire pull me towards it. The car that I want, the home that I want. If I say if I'm living in this home now, what would I? Let me give you a practical example of what I mean, how that looks. I might be looking at investing in a training, and there is a meeting coming up. Then I have an appointment with somebody for just pleasure, and it's a family. Let me give you. Maybe my dad will call me family. He just wants to talk about his how things are going on in the house. Then I have a meeting coming up. Uh, if I'm already with him, I'll tell him that he wait. I'll come back to you because this other thing has to be taken care of. And quickly he understands. Probably before he doesn't really get it. He feels like I am putting things in front of him because you're always gonna see yourself in a dilemma. Maybe it could be your workplace. Another thing that used to happen to me was if I am going because this is probably what you're gonna face. You're going to work, then in your mind you're dreaming of starting this online business, right? Then as you are what you need to understand is you need to take action towards the online business. How this is how you do it. Maybe today is the day you want to get started. You say to yourself, man, I don't like this work that I'm going to. Then what am I going to do? You say to yourself, if I am earning this amount of money online, which is my desire, what will I do right now? Would I go to this work or will I call off sick and focus on taking action on my online business? Which one would I do? Obviously, if you really, really want to build a business that will give you time with your family, I always take this action. Sometimes you don't seem to understand it. Then I will make up time to sort out this other problem that is urgent but is not important. The important one is it goes to what is urgent and what is important. The important one is what needs to be done. That's the one you want to towards your dream. But urgent one is like you need to pay the bill immediately. So the bill has to be taken care of. So you will always see yourself in this urgency going to work over and over because it's urgent. You're just doing it. That takes your thoughts away from actually building anything. But if you understand the importance of building a business, this one is like a baby you nurture. So over time, if you keep feeding this beast, I call it a beast, it will take care of you and your family. And this one, this life that you don't have now, or you're currently doing, will begin to diminish. So that's where faith comes by hearing and hearing and hearing. You have to constantly do something towards that goal. Whether it's one step, I always tell people 1 or 2 steps every day. So whatever it might be to like today, what did I do? I got out and got my mouse was broken. I said to myself, I need to change my mouse. Every other thing I had to do had to pause because without my mouse, without my business online business, I like working on a mouse, although I don't have it here. Everything, my flow is interrupted. I want to maintain that level of consistency in my output. So I need to operate. I make myself comfortable when I'm working. So I don't like stress. So that's what I'm trying to get you to understand is you always find yourself in this dilemma of making decisions. Am I interested? But you're not taking action. You gotta, if you really want it, do it. Don't wait. This is the last bit. Don't wait for your boss to fire you from that work before you take the action. I get a lot of people reach out to me when they've lost their job. I'm like, when you had the job, you were supposed to start. Now, what do you expect me to do? Perform miracle with you? It's possible, but it's gonna be a harder road to travel now. At least if you have money coming in, you're not worried, stressed about your bills. You could actually take care of your business and take care of yourself as well at the same time. It's gonna be a little bit of extra work, but it's doable. That's how where everybody that you see admire starts from. So to eliminate procrastination, you just have to take 1 or 2 actions every day towards that particular goal. You might just pay for the training today. You don't do anything, but you've sowed a seed. Your mind will tell you, you did something on this. Why don't you open your website and laptop and check out this training that you've paid for? The next day you watch 1 or 2 trainings. The next, before you know it, you started building something. Next day you're talking. Next 2 weeks you're talking of building website. Next 3 weeks you're talking of generating leads. In 3 months' time, you're talking of making sales. It's a gradual process. That's the only way you're gonna eliminate procrastination. You gotta take action towards the gym. Then if this baby starts growing, the belief that you have now will start to grow towards feeding it more. I'm giving you my own real life experience. I did not just like start online business because I wanted to. I just wanted to spend more time with my kids. But when I started feeding it gradually, every night I'll be working all night, trying to get the feeding this beast. When it started producing $20, I'm like, this thing can produce more than 20. Then that faith keeps, you keep putting in the work gradually. Next thing you produce one, the next month that you made 1,000. Say, Jesus Christ, this is, I got to pay attention to this thing. There's more to it than, guess what? You're making the money when you're not even thinking of making money. You don't have to physically go into the work to make the money. You'll be doing, like you'll be on the park doing things on your, okay, consider when you first made your first sale, what were you doing?
My first, I was sleeping. It was a Friday night, and I wake up in the morning on a Saturday, and I see, oh my God, yeah, that's crazy.
But you did a lot of work towards building up to that.
Yes, 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 yes. A lot of work. My English is horrible, everything, but I have, yeah, I want to do it. So I think last year when I started, I couldn't even ask a question in the webinars like this because I first I have to put the what I want to ask in DPL,
Yeah.
translate from French to English, and then ask. That was very. But now I can speak. You see, so this is
And the
my first
confidence as
breakthrough.
well.
Yes,
And the confidence comes across as
they
well.
come. Even if I still make a lot of mistakes, but yeah, people understand what I'm saying. So, yeah.
Yeah, so let's go to the next question. This one is more like I wish to drop you somebody just sent me their phone number. If you're sending me your phone number, I'll probably get somebody to send you my website URL, so where you can book a call one-on-one with me if you really need it. But I would always encourage you to watch the free videos so that we can have a much better conversation. Because, like I say, a lot of people are interested. When it comes to putting the trigger, very few people do it, but it's possible. So that's the last question for that one. Then the next one is Ambassadors Jumi. Jimmy said, "Could you please explain the fees? How often are the payments?" Let me share my screen so that you can read this one. Could you, Jimmy, could you please explain the fees? Just say, how often is the payment? As I can see, the fees seem to be paid more than once. I'm a bit confused. I will appreciate clarification. Yeah, you want to take on that one? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a membership, $97 a month. So then you have everything you need to start your online business and access to webinars, different workshops. So
Yeah.
it's
To you, it's
99.
just like that's what you just have to do to be the business. And that's it's not like I understand the way you're answering it, which is how I normally look at it. But looking at the way people do now is it's when you're looking to change your life, you're looking to start a business online. We come with I always talk about mindset. We come with employee mindset. I struggled with when you say $97 a month, I'm like, why should I be paying $97 a month when I'm not making money? Tell me how much I'm gonna make before I start making all that money. Yeah. So what I'm saying here is look at business. Any business that you not this online business alone, any traditional business that you know of, whether it's dry cleaning, whether it's uh, hairdresser, whatever it is, they have monthly bills. They are paying for rent, which will be like 1,000, sometimes $1,000, pounds. They are paying their staff. They are paying for legal in case if their staff get injured, they have to pay for it. If you get injured at work, you claim there's insurance. The company has insurance that covers you. Um, there's logistics. There's delivery. All these things needs to be taken care of when you are looking to start a business, wherever it is, or online, offline. But what the beauty, so you would have monthly payments. So the beauty of online business is $97 a month is nowhere compared to thousands and thousands of dollars that you need. And the second part is if you're doing affiliate marketing, you could get in as a self-employed, which how that's how most people get into it. And as long as you just keep paying the company, when you're an affiliate, let's say you're affiliate for Samsung, I don't know if they have an affiliate program. Whatever you're affiliating does, you refer people to products and services. Your role is to get the customer to the door and make the sale. Then, in terms of legal, rent, all these other things, that company takes care of it. So, but whenever any of your customers makes a purchase, you get a referral commission for that, and that's how you get paid. So think of it this way, because you might be thinking, how do you do that? Is it like magic? You have bought something online before, so it's not, you don't know which link you clicked and all that stuff. All you know that you bought something. So somebody banked the money in their bank account. What you're looking to do is how can you be the person on the other side taking the money rather than being the one spending online. So that's what you need to understand how to do. And the quickest, cheapest, affordable way to do it is affiliate marketing. It has a very low barrier entry. It's $97 to $99 to get started, and $97 a month. That covers, like Clotilda said, a lot of things that you don't probably do right now. So that's all included in the package. All you just need to do is set up your system and learn how to sell products online. They will coach you. This is included with the coaching support to set all these things up to start selling products. The key is, do you really want it? Don't wait for terrible things to happen in your life, somebody to fall sick or somebody to, before you say, hi, I wish I had started this business online last couple of years. Don't allow that to happen. Avoid, say, failing to plan. You've already planned to fail. I used to hear all these things when I was a kid. Now I see why they say them. I hope that gives you an overview. If you want to get started, I'll put the links around this video in case you want to use the same trainer that we used. It's not, that's basically the best thing I can offer you right now for you to get started. The steps are all there for you to get into the training and execute, start building straight away. If you pay this minute, the training starts taking you step by step. You set up your system, set up your account, set up, assign your success manager. There's so much you need to learn, but it's step by step because it could be easily overwhelming. Like you probably know, there's too much information online, so they create this step by step to give you that peace of mind to navigate through the training. Right. So the next question is, so we got about 20 minutes more to go. All right. This one is from Tampere. Um, so I'm just gonna share the screen so that you guys can follow along. Thanks for your text. I'm confused. I thought by now I should be making money. It's not easy for international students, mom three, to remove even £10, more or less £70 plus. I'm thinking by now I should start making money to establish my online affiliate business. But no, I don't even know where I am right now. I just stand still for me. This is all, that is all I can say. I'm stuck with what is expected of me. Now you can sense immediately of sense of desperation from this email from this person. Um, I don't know their current circumstances now. I can't really say it, but what I can say is, um, when you have kids, we are meant to start businesses before we even get married. But life, there's somebody told us to go to school, get a job. We followed that, get work, then you marry, then you have kids, then you have a magnificent life. We drank it, swallowed it, hook, line, sinker, without even asking any questions. So often enough, majority of us wake up a little bit more late in life, just like me. I always use myself as example. I had to go through my first divorce. I had to go through a couple of works that I felt that wasn't right for me. I came from Nigeria. I was used to be a manager in a company. I came here. They said the only jobs I could do with my degrees and whatever I came with was cleaning, childcare. I had to even pay £300 then to do a course, and how much they were paying then was £5, 85 pounds something per hour. So for me to work, get £50, I need to work 10 hours and minus transport. So we have all been a victim of this. This crying and whining for where life has brought us. It's not going to solve the problem. Everybody out there is literally crying. That's why in the Bible they said the road that leads to destruction is broad, but the one that leads to the life is crooked and narrow. Now you've entered the road that was going to take you to the life that you desire. It's one life that we all have, and you'll now realize this is the hard truth. You're beginning to realize that you were lied to by people very close to you. So you probably can't face them square to ask that question. So we try to put it to something else, as if something else is responsible. for our life situation. We were lied to, hook, line, sinker. If school was the jinx, many of us wouldn't be stranded. Majority of us, our parents sweated, worked for us to go to school. Now, if you get a BSc, if that's all you got, you have no chance. People are reading masters. Now, if you get masters, still no chance. So, what's the secret? You got to be an entrepreneur. You got to take care of yourself. All right. So, what I'm gonna say to you is, everybody's, if whatever challenges you're going through, you're gonna come out of it positive. But you got to follow some basic. You have to now follow some new laws and abandon most of the ones you have been going through yourself in the past, because that's exactly what it means. Um, you have to start seeing those children as a source of inspiration. Start putting yourself together. It's I always look at it this way: to create the change you want, you gotta. Yeah, if you're sleeping less now, you're gonna even sleep less, more or less. If you're working hard now, you're gonna even work harder. It's gonna challenge you. If it was easy, everybody will be doing it. So the secret is set an alarm, 30-day challenge. I'm gonna start this business. Throw every it looks like you've already started. It's blaming things or programs. You want to make money overnight. I don't know when you thought you started. It's another thing I look at, get rich quick mentality. I struggled with it. I rushed through the training, thought it was because I thought I was smart. But I realized I got to the point I wasn't even making money after 4 months. I had to pause on the verge of giving up. And that's when I prayed to God and said, God, please help me. Just, I don't even know. It's like you surrender. God help me. So the secret is that you got to join webinars, weekly webinars. You can't do this thing on your own. I keep telling people, paying the money is the easy bit. That's easy. It's waking up odd hours when everybody's sleeping. That's the hard part. And that's where the work is done. Doing the work when people around you are sleeping is tiring. So you just have to follow through. For some reason, you just have to find energy. You still got it. As long as you're sending me email, that means you're still alive there. So you can do one thing today. Ask yourself, if you're watching this call recording, or if you're somebody that has in any of online business programs out there and you're not seeming to making any headway, ask yourself this question: what did you do today, not yesterday, today, towards reaching that your dream that you wrote down? If you were in a proper training, though, what did you do today? What are the three things that you did today? Then do it. If you haven't done anything, you know that the problem is not the training. You just have to do something today, do something tomorrow. You will begin, the clarity of how the money is going to come will begin to unfold as you keep, but you can't stand still and be yelling, where is the money? Where is the money? Where is the product to sell? Where is this? You can't be doing that. It's not going to work. It's moving those needle, moving those steps that gives you that clarity. I always talk about driving in a fog. You turn on the lights, you can only see 100 meters. You can't see more than a mile, up to a mile. But if you drive the first 100 meters, the next one unfolds. That's how the journey is. So you're already there. Just keep going, keep pushing, but you gotta do work. Stay positive. Don't complain. Don't yell. Don't just do the work. Oh, believing in your mind that you were successful in the end. It's a mind game. You just got to play it to yourself, because the more you keep beating yourself up, I've been in this training for 10 months or 5 months or 2 weeks. I thought I should be making money. You just complain, complain, complain. Where do you think you are leading, getting towards? You're about to give up. That's a path for people that give up. You need to get out of that boat and jump on the boat of people that succeed. Surround yourself with people that are going towards their dreams, and eventually the tides will turn around in your favor. You have the ability to change things you can do it. I believe anybody can do it. If me and Clotilda here has done it with other thousands of other people, why can't you? So keep pushing forward. I don't know the training that you're in. If I knew the training, then I would have been looking at more details into what you exactly you're doing. If it was my training, reach out to me. I can guide you. Um, Join me on a Saturday webinar where I go behind the scenes to help people in my private Facebook group. So it's something that you should participate in. Don't run away from it. Like I always say, it's just down to making those important decisions and staying away from maybe TV and all those other things that distract people. People spend tons of time on their Facebook swiping thing, but they can't spend 30 minutes and doing the simple work on their laptop. Right, I think the ants coming here now. We got about 10 minutes. Let's see if we can wrap two more questions up. And I think we are almost no, there's more, there's more questions than normal. Oh my gosh. Right. Okay, I got this for the guys on the call. Hello dear Ntoto and Tunde. Do you have any questions that you want to talk about? Do you have any questions you want to ask?
No. I think I'm gonna join at the end of this week. I'm waiting for my internet to be upgraded.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I struggle with that internet thing.
Yeah.
I struggle
The
with it.
upgrading on Thursday. So from Friday I'll be joining.
Yeah. If you
Yeah.
don't have a very smooth internet, it's always tiring. I remember when I used to do join meetings, like when I was getting coaching from my mentors, my internet would just be dropping off and all. I'm like, Jesus Christ, what's wrong with this
Yeah,
thing?
yeah, it's
It
really.
was my wife that later went and upgraded to I don't know PlusNet or Talk. I don't know which one she later bought, and it was a lot cheaper. And I'm like, why did I have to wait? That's that thing that when we get comfortable with what we have, making a
Yeah,
change
yeah, yeah, yeah.
until you
The
realize,
more you pay, you get a good service, and you are happy about what you get.
yeah,
But you struggle with because you don't want to spend a lot, so you struggle with it instead of just adding few pounds and then you're okay.
yeah, and as soon as she got that internet mic, everything videos I was uploading was faster. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
why did
Yeah.
I wait? It's not that I don't even know why we do what we do. Seriously, this is why I'm studying and why am I always that's why now I always challenge myself to push my boundary every time. What is it that
Yeah.
I'm gonna do next? What can I do to improve? Always challenging things that I'm doing to just keep moving. Because the moment you stay comfortable, then that
Yeah.
becomes your normal and you're never gonna improve. Yeah.
Because I started my YouTube channel, so that's what makes me, because I can't upload any video. I
Exactly.
can start for a day. It would take me like more than 5 hours to
Hours
upload
to
only
upload video.
15-minute
Tell me about
video
it. I've been there,
on
my sister.
YouTube.
And now it takes
Yeah,
me
so I
about
couldn't take it
10
anymore. We
minutes
said, you
or
know
five
what?
minutes. Yeah. Now it takes about before it would take you. And you say it's the same. The difference was I think it was £3 or £5 difference. It's just
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just
yeah.
I just couldn't have figured out why I was behaving that way. Why I had to go through that. But glad I'm
Well,
learning.
you'll be seeing me soon with the online business, so I'm joining definitely.
I'm glad I'm learning. I'm learning all the time.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I think we got this one is from I don't even know. I have been following you. I admire your tenacity. I have been meaning to ask this your affiliate marketing system, does it involve email marketing? This is a very good question. This is a kind of somebody that is literally does it involve email marketing? Yes, it does. Yes, that's the straight answer. Yes, it does. I did not understand it. That's why I talk about getting a mentor that understands business. Even even people that do Amazon FBA, they do email marketing as well. I did not understand. You see, oh God bless us. let- get a training. Don't try to do these things by yourself. I will always tell you, get somebody to. Stewart said something. If I teach you how to sell one thing, you can sell anything. There are two places you make sale online. Let's say you go to Amazon, you go there, you click on it, you see a picture image, you click on that link, boom, you do what? You see the picture, you like the picture of whatever you want to buy there. You click add to cart, you purchase instant. That's one time money, you pay the money. When you're paying that money, what Amazon does is they collect your information. Do you notice that after like 2 days or 1 week, you will receive an email from Amazon that people that bought this iPhone case also bought selfie stick. That sort of a thing. You probably see this online. It's everywhere. People that bought this also bought this, and you'd be like, "Yeah, that would be a good idea for me to add on to my to help me um, use my phone better." So, what happened there? It's email marketing. They come, they first get you to purchase the product, then there they collect your email. They don't, it's not like they just keep some, then from there they can say, oh, we also have this other product. So one of the things I learned from Stewart in his training, if you're watching this on YouTube and you want to learn more, is sell products are like in suites that one lives off each other. One needs they need each other to work together. So you're selling one product to one person, and obviously the person becomes your customer. You make more money from that. Let me give you a practical good example. Is Apple. I bought an Apple phone. There you go. It's jet black. So as I was paying for it, the next thing they told me, I got the phone. I got the phone. As I paid for it, they said you need insurance. As I was Apple Care. That's called upsell. That's another sale. Then as I was leaving, the guy said, do you need phone case for your new phone case for your phone? That's me, one customer, buying all these things. Does that make sense? That's how you there are different products that you can do online as well. With online business, the reason I like online business, if you get people to the reason I started promoting SFM is when you get people to start business online, they do website hosting. So they will teach them how to do website hosting. They will teach them how to do high ticket commissions. Stewart explained all these things in his 4-day workshop video, and it's you, just take this for example. How many people do you think wants to start business online in this current economic situation that we are in? Just go do a search on Google. Ask how many people. Google will tell you millions. Millions of people are typing every day, every day. So your responsibility, my responsibility now is how do I get these people to this training? I'm like, quick. That's what they teach you to learn how to do. And it's not like it's you have competition. I always say the competition we all have is what's going on in our mind because the opportunity is endless. Clotilda is in Switzerland, Germany, Switzerland.
No, no, Switzerland.
Yeah, I'm here in UK, and we meet every week, and we help each other out. So sometimes she shares some things with me. I don't know. I've forgotten what she shared last week. I said I'm gonna take that and add it to my business because that was we support each other. There's no we're not fighting against each other, competing against each other. We might look like we're competing, but we just know that we just need to get better in our craft and in what we're doing. And that's so are you going to do because there's no business. You only need people that will encourage you to think long term um, and go after the life of business. Yeah, today was an important milestone for me. I don't know if I just want to share this guy with you guys. I think I'm done with the question. We're on top of the hour. Um, Most of the questions are similar to the ones I've responded to. It started in 2017. Today my daughter September 7th. I dropped her off in school in the morning, and I realized what I've actually achieved. Because sometimes you just keep chasing this money, chasing this money, chasing this. You forget what you forget to enjoy the little stones, milestones in your life that you're supposed to enjoy. And I remember when my son was young, and when he started school, I can't. It's not an option. I will always tell my wife, take him to school. They will say, she'll call me, there's parents teachers meeting today. Am I coming? I say, I'm working. I don't have time. You go and represent. She will go. They'll say they'll have party in school. I'll tell her, I'm working. I need to pay the bills. You go. Dude, I missed out on everything the boy was doing. I never knew anything about him. I was just wife, go, 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 go. And I'm here. Then ask me, Pascal, can I have £1,000 from all this work I'm going to? I still don't have money. I still can't afford to give you 1,000 without telling you I'm gonna cry. Okay, give me time. Let me save up to it. Give me time. Let me save up to it. So today, I took her to school, realizing the decision I made in 2017 has paid off. It's a 3-year journey. She wasn't born when I started this online business thing. This is how time flies. She wasn't
Congratulations,
born.
Pascal.
I think my wife was pregnant with him. Yeah. She was born in July. So about, let's say, 4 months pregnant or something like that, 3 months pregnant. So looking back now, any decision you're making today, think of the people that is gonna impact. Not just don't look at it like this is I just want to make money to take care of this bill. That's a short-sighted way of looking at it. Not just that is she that I took her to school. I can make that decision without worrying. No boss. Does that make sense? I don't know. I don't come wake up in the morning and say I am going to turn up to an office and say hello, sir. None of that stress is gone. So looking back now, all those sleepless nights in 2017, between April, all those crying inside the tube, in the train, going to work, all those things I was doing, I was beating myself. It wasn't necessary. I was just pushing myself. But I think that's what got me here. But you got to push yourself somehow. So whatever you're experiencing now, just know it's a matter of time. It will change to what you want. Never give up. If I am telling you this, I don't know. I don't even see myself as the way people look at me. I still think I'm learning because I think I'm still learning. I'm still a baby in this whole thing. It's only 3 years now, so I look at myself. I say she's still learning. I'm still learning. I'm still learning every day. So whatever whatever money you're spending now, look at it this way. Do you think I'm worried about the $297 I paid in 2017 to start this online business back then? Do you think I'm worried that I'm thinking about that right now? No. But imagine me that day when I wanted to pay that money. I was deliberating, will this pay off? Will this get me here? Will I be able to make money? This is what I was doing to myself in front before I paid. I'm trying to, but 3 years on now, mm, I learned this from Bob Proctor. He said, the money you're gonna spend it whether you like it or not. So you might as well invest in something that's gonna take you towards the life you want. Think of it this way: there is $100 or $200 that you spent. Today is 8th of September, 22 years ago. Do you still remember it? The answer is no. So this money you're about to spend now in your marketing and anything, 2 years from now, you wouldn't even remember it because you'll be thinking of something else. It's a trick you play in your mind and you take the action. I do it all the time. It's kind of a game I play on my mind because I know my mind would first tell me if I want to buy a new phone, my mind would be telling me, oh, you need to, this, you don't need a phone, this phone is working, or this one, all these things that you deliberate. You want to buy a suit and you first look at the price tag and you say, oh, it's expensive. No, you start all this behavior, dude, is unnecessary. I'm trying to stop it. I'm working on myself as I'm talking to stop all the because it's a habit that we have. We beat ourselves up. Am I worth this suit? Is it 2 years from now? You wouldn't even remember the price of that. All the clothes I bought expensive last year. It's all gone. I don't even remember their price. So that's how I train myself around money now. Whatever I'm spending now, I just treat it as if it's one of those things. So I'm gonna forget it 2 years from now. Then I take the action. I feel they say feel the fear, but do it anyway. All right, Clotilda. I think we wrap this up. My battery is literally 5 minutes and 5% now. Yeah. Thank you guys, and God bless you for showing up. Tunde, is that Tunde? Tundi. All right, guys. I think we wrap this baby up now. Let me see if there's anybody on YouTube.